Hey friends and family, outlaws and in-laws, welcome back to the Shaggy Shack. Hey, that rhymes, pretty cool. Anyhow, sorry about that, just being a little funny to myself. I mean, hey, if you can't laugh at yourself, who are you going to laugh at, right? But anyhow, thanks for tuning in, thanks for all you subscribers, thanks for all you people liking and commenting and sharing, all that good jazz. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead down here in the description somewhere, or right there, maybe, I don't know, somewhere around here in this vicinity. There's a subscribe button. Go ahead and smash that thing and hit that like button. Leave a comment. Share it if you like it. And if you don't like it, leave me a comment. Let me know what I did wrong. But anyhow, thanks for tuning in, guys, and gals, and friends, and old and young. And good day to you. Good morning to you. Good night to you. Good early day. Good late day. Good late evening. Good happy day, good sad day, whatever time of the day you're watching this, I'm glad you're here. But anyhow, I've got a few channel updates. I'm done with my tank. I got some paint on the USACC, and I got a mail call. I had a really good friend send me a package all the way from Ontario, Canada. Pretty cool. I got people across the border. Got people over in Sweden too. Got some good friends of mine living in Eskilstuna, Sweden. But we'll talk about that in some other time. Let me get you turned around the bench and I'll show you what I got going on. Hold up a second. Before we get there, I want to apologize. Sorry about the mess. Both over there and right here. I just got out of the shower, so we won't talk about that. And if there's a little wind in the background, no worries. It's like dang near 80 degrees here today, and I've been sweating all day. I've been outside, and I'm sitting under a fan right now. You can tell the ceiling fan's going on. I got a fan over here. But all right, let me quit stalling. Let me get around here to the bench, and I'll show you what I got going on. Hold up a sec. Hey guys, gals, friends and family, and outlaws and in-laws, and all you folks out there in the YouTube world, thanks for tuning in. We are back at the bench right here. Let me lower you down a little bit. Hang on, here we go. Well, the tripod will work if I do the right one. Hold up, guys. That made a little bit of a racket, but we won't do that anymore, hopefully. But yeah, as you can tell, there's a lot going on in the background. Let me scoot you back a little bit. A little bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now, first of all, first things first. Package time. This was sent to me by Mark Figueira. Sorry, Mark, man, I'm having trouble pronouncing your last name. It's MF Diecast and Model Rescue is his channel name. And it's this guy right here. It'll focus. There it is. Mark Figueira. Mark Figueira. Yeah, I think that's how he says it. Sorry, man. Sorry I butchered your last name, Mark. But let's turn this down a little bit and we'll open it up and see what Mark sent us. Thanks, Mark, for sending this out. You didn't have to do this, man. I really appreciate it. And I sent him a shop card and some stickers about a month or two ago. And he said he was going to send me something in return. That's not what I was looking for, Mark. You didn't have to do that, buddy. But I appreciate you did. You people are awesome out there. I just absolutely love this YouTube community. You guys, I'm amazed each and every day of the stuff that goes on in the YouTube modeling world. It's just I'm blown away. Anyhow, let me get this open and we'll see what's in the package. Let's see. Where's the opening? I'm not sure. It's got a bunch of tape over it. Let's Mark, I hope this is the right way to do it, man. It looks to be. Let's see here. Maybe, let's see on that end, right here, maybe. Let's try it over here. No, not right there. You know what? Let's just slice open the box here. Hopefully it won't ruin my fingers. Let's see, do it this way. Come on. Yay! He sent us some pink packing peanuts. Say that 3 times real fast. Pink packing peanut, pink packing peanut, pink packing peanut. Sorry, guys. Oh my goodness. I'm killing myself. Yeah, pink packing peanuts. That's awesome. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it. Let's take out some of these packing peanuts and see what's in the bottom of the box. Yeah, this is probably the bottom of the box. And I opened it upside down. I would imagine that's probably what happened. But let's see what we got here. We have this is funny. Look, it says, sorry, don't have any shop cards. The severed head of a sea slug can grow a whole new body. You never know what you're going to get in some packages these days. But that's something that I didn't know, and now you guys do. So the severed head of a sea slug can grow a whole new body. That's crazy. Awesome. Hey, this is cool. He says, here's some kind words on the back of the thing. Let me see what he says here. Hang on just a second. Let me pause this and read. I'm sorry, just a second. All right, guys. This is pretty cool. According to this note, he made these at work. He uses it for. He says he uses them for an airbrush stand holder when he's mixing paints. He said this one's painting black. You can paint any color you like, or put decals to it. He's also sent me a female quick connect and 2 males for the airbrush of your choice. Mark, I'm blown away, man. This is crazy. Crazy but awesome. Awesome crazy. So yeah, this is really cool. Check this out, guys. It's a airbrush stand holder. Let's see. This is awesome. Is that not the coolest thing? Look at that. Hang on, let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. You know what? Hang on a minute, guys. Let me zoom back out. Forgot to put my mic on. Just a sec. All right, guys. Let's see if that's a little bit better audio when I zoom in. Because used to when I would zoom in and out without wearing my mic, it'd be all funky. But let's try this. See what happens. So yeah, it's a it's an airbrush stand, and look at that. It's got a spring there. So what it does, it's an airbrush stand. Hang on, let me turn this up a little bit, like that. So what you take this part off, like this right here, and when you're not using your airbrush, it holds it like that. Is that not the coolest thing? Mark, you have outdone yourself, buddy. That's awesome. I love this. That is so cool. Dang, that's awesome. Let me get you over to the paint booth. Just a sec, guys. That way you can see what I've been using. What I've been using is this right here, the paint pot. Because, see, it's a pretty good way to store your airbrush, I guess, if you didn't have a stand. But I have a stand now. Look at that. That is so cool. That's awesome. Mark, you have outdone yourself. You need to patent this crap. You people on YouTube, look at this. This is awesome. This is crazy. I love this. And it's 3D printed, so I mean, look at the quality of this. It's even got the little texture in there. This is amazing. I love this. Mark, this is incredibly cool, man. I'm using this thing every day. I love this. Good job. Love it, Mike. Love it, love it, love it. Oh yeah, I got pink packing peanuts now. This is cool. Let me get these out of the way and I'll show you what else I got going on, guys. Let me pause this again. Hang on. So yeah, I got the pink packing peanuts. I just love saying that. Pink packing peanuts. That's funny. Mark, you're awesome, dude. I love you for doing this. This is really cool. But yeah, this is great. I love this. You're awesome. And remember, guys, go over to MF Diecast and Model Rescue. Give him a follow. Watch some videos. Throw some likes up there. Comment. Tell him that Shaggy sent you over. It's MF Diecast and Model Rescue on YouTube. Mark, this is the coolest thing I've seen recently. And I love these too. So, we got plenty more of these to put on the bottom of our brushes. I can't get over how cool this is. This is the highlight of my day. This is awesome. Thank you, Mark. Yeah, that's really cool. And I'm gonna put this up here on the board with the rest of them. But I also have something else to show you guys. I told you it was an update of sorts, and if you see this right here, you know exactly what it is. Let me take it off the stand here. This is my little Temu painting stand I got. Let me back you up a little bit. This is my USACC Camaro build. I know the lighting in here is terrible, but I do have a coat of paint on it. That's not the final, because I'm going to weather it a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit of rust to it. But as you can tell, the paint came out phenomenal. I love this paint. It's kind of a weird looking silver, but let me see if I can get a better light on it. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. See how it's got the flake in there? That's really cool. I like that. Got some serious metal flake going on. See how it kind of sparkles in the... Yeah, I like that. That's a really cool sparkle effect there. It's almost like it's a frost, like a frost color. Kind of like when it's like frost on the dew outside. I really like that. That's cool. But yeah, that's my USACC Camaro. I finally got the body in color. And here's the hood for it. Yep, there's the hood. We're going with the cowl induction hood. And it is, of course, it's the, you guys know what it is. I can't find my box lid. Where did it go? It's the Revell 69 Camaro. What in the world did I do with it? That's just... Okay, here it is over here. Over in the corner. So yeah, it's this one right here. This is my Revell 69 Camaro Z28 RS Rally Sport for the USACC build. Sorry guys, I'm rambling. But pretty cool color. And that color is Scale Finishes. James Bond Z8 BMW 354 Titanium Silver Metallic. As you can tell on the bottom of the bottle there, it hadn't been mixed up because I used it last night. And it's cool. I mean, I just sprayed this last night. It's completely dry. I mean, look, you can rub it and do it. It's completely dry, no residue. And I sprayed it just last night about 9:30. But pretty cool. Wish it would focus. There we go. ScaleFinishes.com. And if you guys would like to go over to Scale Finishes and get you some paint, you can use code Shaggy10 for 10% off your entire order. So yeah, tell Jameson that Shaggy sent you over. And on to the next. let's see here. Let me get all the Camaro parts out of the way right quick, and then I'll show you my update, or final rather, on my here's the engine. Yeah, here's the engine I'm putting in that Camaro. It's of course it's a kit engine, but I think it'll turn out look good. I did put a VGC resins distributor in there. It's got the vacuum advance and got some coil wires going in there. Haven't drilled those out yet, but that's going to be one of the next projects. But let me get the camera paused. And once again, hang on. All right, guys, here we are. We're back. And right now, we are going to go over my tank build. It was for these guys right here. I'm part of the Pensacola Modeliers here in Pensacola. It's the IPMS chapter here in Pensacola. Like I said, it's the Modeliers, and they are, I'm sure you know John. I've talked about John several times before, putting his card right here. It's John's Models up in Cantonment. Every time we meet for the IPMS, we meet at his place up in Cantonment, and it's a John's Models hobby shop. He's got like, I don't know, 6 or 8 tables in the back. We all sit around and talk about building stuff, and it's not just cars, it's everything. Ships, planes, doesn't matter. And we had decided that at this year's Nationals up in Fort Wayne, Indiana, John is going to go. He goes to Nationals every year. He's up there as a vendor, but he's going to take a group build from these guys right here, the IPMS chapter here in Pensacola, the Pensacola Modeliers. A bunch of us guys are doing a different version of this particular tank right here. It's the M113 ACAV. Well, it's the M113. Mine's an ACAV, but it's this tank right here. It's my first ever tank build, and it's in 1/35th scale. This is the Vietnam version, or you could do several different versions of this tank. This is a Vietnam version. Then they have the Draft Dodger with the 11th Armored Cavalry Division, the 1st Squadron 11th Armored Cavalry Division, or the 16th Infantry Regiment 1st Infantry Division, the Blue Devils. You can do either one of these with this particular kit, but that's not what I'm showing you here. What this is called a fantasy build. A fantasy build, what that does is you take a particular kit and make it a sci-fi, or just make up a theme, basically. And that's what this is. Sorry guys, I had to put a light on it because it's dark. But this is my version of the M113. And as you can tell, where are my pointers? Right here. Everyone, my pointers here. Sorry. As you can tell, see right there and right here, you have a couple of homemade decals. And that is the Umbrella Corporation. And the Umbrella Corporation is a fictitious corporation. It was a security force. Sorry. Umbrella Corporation is a security corporation for the Hive. And the Hive is an underground research facility in the movie and the game Resident Evil. If anybody knows what Resident Evil is, you know that Alice from Resident Evil was part of the security in the Hive. And the Hive is where they developed the serum that turned people into zombies and monsters and all that stuff. And it escaped and turned the world into a zombie apocalypse, and so I had to make a tank to fight off zombies. So that's basically what this is. Let me get this thing stopped right quick and show you what's going on with it, and I can zoom in pretty close. So hang on just a second. All right, there we go. So we've stopped it. Let's see if I can get the camera a little closer. Maybe zoom in a little, or zoom out rather. why I was doing that, but let me hold it up to the camera so you guys can see it. Yep, see, there's the umbrella corporation. Our business is life itself. And then we got, you know, they got the, I forget what that's called, that particular biohazard, I guess that's what that is. And then if number 14, then we have some fictitious headquarter numbers here, and the umbrella corps right there in the front. And then we have Raccoon City Police Department, and Raccoon City is where the hive was. It was the town in which the hive was located. So this is a joint effort between Umbrella Corporation and Raccoon City Police Department. And of course, we have another Raccoon City right here. Let me see if I can zoom in a little closer to that. Yeah, there we go. Raccoon City Police Department. There's your Umbrella Corporation. We got another biohazard decal there. And all these decals were made by me on my laptop and printed out, well, except for the ones in white. This one right here, this one right here came in the kit. So let me set this down and show you a few more things about this. Let me get my light over here. There. Is that better or not? I don't know. Anyhow, guys, it's and I made this so that you could open some panels to look inside. Some you can, some you can't, but let me take you off the tripod right quick. Hang on, guys. Try not to get too sick on me. But yeah, here's the interior. Hope you guys can see that. Not really though, huh? But yeah, there's the interior of it. We have a rocket launcher there. We have a couple of M16s hanging on the walls. We got ammo cans down at the bottom. Let's see if I can put some more light in there. Oh yeah, there's some ammo cans. There's also some, let's see, I'm gonna put that light in there. Yeah, there's the ammo cans, and there's more ammo cans over there on the back side. And we got stuff hanging on the wall. Little gun pouches hanging on the wall. Some binoculars right there. You can see those. Let's see. Yeah, there's the binoculars. Got a couple sets of those. And right up here in the front, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Up there in the front, there's a box of MREs in there. Meals ready to eat. Hopefully you guys can see that, but if you can't, I'll show you. And then we got a couple backpacks in here. Let's see if I can show that off. Yeah, there's a couple of hacking backpacks in there, full of you know, security issue items. And then we have a couple of water cans in there. Wish I could show you guys the interior, but I can't because it's glued on. And the reason it's glued on is because I don't want everything falling apart and falling out. I mean, all that interior stuff is glued down. But anyhow, we have a diesel fuel can here, water can here, and we've got some lights all the way around. Got a light there and one there. We have some lights in the front, and these are I painted them with resin with the UV light. I guess you paint it, but it's put red in the lens and then white in that lens, and then covered them with the UV. Same thing over here. Blue light over here, red light over here for the police, and then another clear light right here for like a spotlight, and then we got a shovel on here, and then another tool right here, and then in the back we have more tools on top. We have a axe and a big sledgehammer and another bar, some other kind of bar. We have there's the exhaust right here. Show you the engine. There's another compartment that can open up. Here's the diesel engine. Of course, it's got a little. It's a little weathered. It's been used. It's all good. But and then of course you put a blade on the front in case we need to get to a building really quick. But anyhow, guys, you get the idea. Give you an overview of the plow. Consider it a plow or not, but it's the blade of some kind. And that came out of the GMC truck right there. Sorry if I'm moving too fast for you guys. I just wanted to show you real quick where that blade came from. I think it looks correct on there. I like it. Oops. Sorry if I'm bouncing around too much. And these tracks, I'll close the back door so I can turn it upside down and show you. These tracks are rubber tracks. And they came in the kit. It's the first tank I've ever built, and it came with rubber tracks, so I figured why not. And it's going to be on the asphalt and concrete streets mainly, so we can't be tearing up streets while we're looking for zombies, now can we? And we got some extra tracks right here, and so yeah, that's my. And we got some more cables here, and that came in the kit also. Unfortunately, this door doesn't open, but doesn't matter because this one does. Easy access, I guess. So yeah, you want to keep that up just in case the zombies show up. And we have a 50 caliber gun here that's maneuverable. Let me put you back in the tripod and I'll show you how those work. Hang on a sec. Alright, there's that. I know it's getting to be a long video, isn't it? Let me put all this back together and get you guys out of here. Hang on just a second. So yeah, there's my my zombie fighting Umbrella Corporation Raccoon City Police Department vehicle. That's a mouthful, isn't it? But anyhow, guys, I'll let it spin around and give you one good spin so you can see all edges of it. And then I'll put up a bunch of pictures up here and I'll show you some of the interior. I've shown some guys in the Alliance already, but showing you guys now. But all right, so yeah, here are a bunch of pictures of the interior. I wanted to go with like a primered gray look because that's usually what most security vehicles look like on the inside. Not that I've been in them. I'm just, that's what I would think they do. I did a little research and that's what I found out. Anyhow, but anyhow, guys, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. I know it's a long one. Sorry about that, but there was a lot I wanted to cover, and I wanted to do this right now because I'm getting ready. A few of you have already sent me your emails, and I'm getting ready to do a montage, if you will, or slideshow of our box shot group build coming up at the end of February. And if you guys have not sent me your email, send me an email at rickw7t1. That's this one right here. Hopefully you guys can see that. rickw7t1@gmail.com. And send me your final box shot group build photos. I would like to have at least 2. You can send more if you want, but no more than 5, please, because that's a lot to go through. But yeah, maybe a side shot or an interior shot or 2 side shots and a couple interior shots. But I just want to get on here. I wanted to thank you guys for joining this group build with me and Link. And if you haven't followed Link, go on over to his channel, Link Scale Models, and tell him Shaggy sent you over. And I want to thank you guys for joining me in this group build. And like I said, in the next week or 2, I'm going to have a video out. And on that note, I think I'll get out of here, guys, and let you get back to your day. Appreciate you tuning in. And thanks, guys, once again. Appreciate all the likes and subscribes and comments and all that and the shares. And if you have not done so, please do one of each. Thanks. And in the meantime, keep that stash growing and the airbrush blowing, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Later.